Welcome back to another episode of the Harrogate RTG career mode here on FC25, where it's season 3. We are looking to fight for automatic promotion up to the championship from League 1. We are currently 6 points behind Portsmouth. We are currently 2 points ahead against Swansea City, where they actually have a game in hand and they can leap over us and get into that automatic promotion spot. And you're asking why and how? It's because, well, I simmed some games off camera just to get kind of closer to the end of the season. In which we simmed, I believe, the whole entire month. I think we simmed against Charlton Athletic, Bradford, Stockport County. We lost in the BSM Trophy. We drew against Plymouth Argyle, and then we lost, unfortunately, to Blackpool 3-2, where it leads us now where we have Huddersfield, who are currently sitting in 8th, and at the end of the month, it's most enticing game there against Portsmouth, who are currently top of the table and the favorites to be automatic promoted. Let's go and jump straight into the action here against Huddersfield, who are currently sitting in 8th, fighting for a playoff spot into the playoffs. Let's jump straight in. Cox is in behind, and Cox on his left foot, and Harrogate down 1-0. And Karoma is in behind, and Karoma hit by Chambers. Oh my lord. Karoma, Taylor off of the crossbar, will fall for Nurse perfectly, who's able to clear it upfield. Leo Castledine gets taken out from behind. This is why I brought this guy in, was for these free kicks. Maybe not this far out, but we'll see what he has on him. Cole hits it, and straight to the keeper. And the shot comes in from Kadoma, and Chambers palms it out for a corner. And here we go, corner. It actually whipped in, not headed away. Williams can't clear it away. It will go out of bounds for a goal kick. Corner comes in. Irapenda heads it just over the bar. Karoma is in behind. Right before the break, Chambers heads it out, or saves it out, palms it out. Taylor, Huddersfield, it's been coming. They draw a level. Karoma is in behind now, and Karoma is still Karoma, and Karoma takes the lead for Huddersfield. We are throwing away this season. Taylor, Kadoma, 3-1. Wow, 3-1. We are getting spun around. Cox into Leo. Leo into Bennett, who's in behind. And Bennett now just stopped by Bulker. Kadoma, 4-1. Huddersfield running riot. Taylor is in behind to make it 5. It is 5. Wow. It's 5-1. Diabolical. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And as we get into this game against Portsmouth, I went ahead and quick sim 3 more games to get there. It was a 2-1 loss against Wigan Athletic, and then we bounced back with a 2-1 win against Crawley and a 1-0 win against Rotherham. We are now playing against first place Portsmouth, where we are actually currently sitting 4th in the league. We are 4 points off of Swansea City, and they actually have a game in hand as well. So it's looking like automatic promotion is not for us after all, and it's going to be through the playoffs once again, unfortunately. And if that is going to be the case, then this season, I guess regular season part of it, will end in today's episode. It all kind of depends on what we can do in this game here. Harrogate Town versus Portsmouth. Here we go. Harrogate Town versus Portsmouth. First versus 4th. We're looking for just confidence and maybe hope of getting back in the top 2. It's looking like a long way out at this point, in all honesty. But we still have about 6 games to go after this one. Asari whips it in. I need it to not be that guy. Oh my God, how tall is that keeper? Cole into Leo. Castledine, his shot is blocked, and an easy save for the keeper. Bishop into Lang. And Chambers made the initial save, and it kind of deflected through him, essentially. And Portsmouth have the lead. I don't know how it's happened, but Portsmouth have the lead. I need to know what happened here, because how did this go in? The keeper, wow. Oh, they're down to 10 men. They are down to 10 men. They get a second yellow, and he's off. Lane is off with his second yellow card. And Portsmouth are down to 10 men. Ibrahim Williams now And Ibrahim Williams, get up, bud. Keep going. Ibrahim Williams into Paul Mullen. Paul Mullen into Cole. Cole into Castle. And Leo Castledine is going to spin. He's going to turn. He's going to shoot. He's going to miss. 10 minutes to rescue this, and we need a win. We don't need a draw. Paul Mullen into Cox. A draw is a loss. A loss is obviously a double loss, essentially. A loss is a playoff kind of confirmed. Cole, Cox, into Paul, and Paul Mullen now scoring with 5 minutes left to go. There's still time for it. And full time, 1-1 draw. It's a draw, but it feels like a loss. It feels like a massive loss. It's looking like playoff football, in all honesty. It's looking real like playoff football. We are 9 points behind Oxford United. We have a game in hand that can jump down to 6 points, but Portsmouth are also there as well. Portsmouth are fumbling automatic promotion as well a little bit. It could be Oxford United, but they also have a game in hand. They could jump back up there. Yeah, 5 games left to go. We are just kind of going to grind through the games here and hopefully get there. And with the last game of the season, we are at least in the playoffs. We're in the playoffs. We're not going to get automatic promotion because, well, Swansea and Portsmouth just kind of took off, and we fell off. Yeah, well, we're going to be in the playoffs, unfortunately. We absolutely crumbled in these last, well, really, just this episode, we absolutely crumbled. We started to crumble last episode, but it fully crumbled this season, interestingly. We have a final game here against Portsmouth, or Peterborough, I should say, in which Peterborough are actually safe from not getting in the playoffs. They can only really play and get up to 5th and play us again in the playoffs if they are to get a point in this game. That's all they need is a point, and they'll play us. But if not, they'll be playing against Oxford United. It's Paul Mullen and it's Cox. It's a last starting lineup. We might be switching to wing formation again for playoffs, though. Alright, well, last game of the regular season. Can we end it on a high, or will our misery continue? Into Leo. And Leo Castledine now. Leo Castledine into Paul Mullen. And Paul Mullen's going to cut in and then shoot and saved. Rebound, no. Cleared away. Leo Castledine in the corner. It's headed in. And Harrogate Town. Feel like I've scored my first goal in years. Oh, and Jones is on side. Chambers with the save. He's going to get his own rebound. He's going to miss his own rebound. He's a wide open net. Oh, and that's a good ball in. And Oda's there. Chambers with the save. The clearance has to be Gibson. He bombs it up the field. Cole and Leo into Paul Mullen. And Paul Mullen now. Can he drag it down there? He tried to. It's saved. It's halftime. 1-0 up here against Peterborough. Williams. Leo Castledine in for Paul Mullen. Paul Mullen, Ashley, and Cole on the finish. Leo Castledine over the top for Paul Mullen. Header saved. Cox now. Cox crossed in. Paul Mullen heads it in, and Harrogate Town double their lead. It's 2-0 here with 60 minutes left to go to the regular season. Leo Williams, Sonny Cox heads it away or clears it away, but that's going to be game over. This is going to be your end of the season finale, the regular season finale. We obviously have playoffs to come, unfortunately. At least we didn't bottle it that bad to where we're out of the playoffs, but playoffs it shall be again. If we go through another playoff heartbreak like last season, I'm going to be pissed. That's all I can say. I'm going to be pissed, and then we'll just go again. But this was supposed to kind of be an essential speed run up into the championship, but, well then. Alright, then we're going to do kind of a preseason, well not preseason, but a season roundup before the season really ends. We'll just go through everything else. That way I don't have to do a next episode. Next episode can just be playoff action. Swansea City go ahead and win the league. Portsmouth, go ahead and not bottle it. They get automatic promotion. They nearly bottled it. Oxford United are going to play in the playoffs. They'll be taking on Peterborough. We are taking on Plymouth Argyle in the playoffs in there. The FA Cup belongs to Arsenal. They take down Aston Villa 2-0 in the final. The Carabao Cup goes to Liverpool. They take down Manchester City. The Champions League final, it goes to Bayer Leverkusen, who beats PSG. The Europa League final goes to Napoli. They beat Ajax. And then the Conference League final, Fiorentina beat Newcastle. Our top goal scorer pre-playoffs here is obviously going to be Paul Mullen. The question is, how many goals did he end up with? 37 goals, 35 in the league. He's -2. He is aging. How much longer are we going to really get out of him? And once we get in the championship, don't know if we can get much, if anything, at all. Let's go ahead and look at the other leagues here real quick, just kind of concerning us, I guess, in essential of Championship and maybe Premier League. We'll check it out. Premier League here, it is going to be Aston Villa who win the league by 2 points over to Liverpool. Chelsea and Newcastle up with the top 4. Arsenal get Europa League football. Brighton in 6th. It's Man United in 8th. Spurs in 7th. I don't see Manchester. All right, well, that's not going to actually happen. Manchester City did not lose 38 games in a row. They did not concede. What is that, 114? What is that on average? 114 divided by 38. They did not lose 3-0 every single game. That is bugged. They might have got relegated. I mean, it's not really possible, but well, if that is what happened, I'm going to have to go back and do all this again because that can't happen. EFL Championship, Ipswich are going up. Southampton are going up. Other than that, Wrexham are going back down to League One. We could be seeing them in League One again next season, or we can maybe send Paul Mullen back to Wrexham in League One. But that's going to be it for me today. Can we come back? It is playoff for the championship. I'll see y'all there.